Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Fortron Academy. My name is Harshwat, and today I am going to tell you how to install d3.js file in project structure for making custom visual available in Power BI service. Now let's go forward and talk about the point to be discussed in this video. So in this video, I will tell you how to install d3.js file using command prompt. After that, I will tell you what changes is required in project structure after installing D3, and in the end we will cover how to make these changes available in the project structure. Now let's go forward to IDE. In our case, that is Visual Studio. For now we are in Visual Studio. In here you can see the files that is available in our project structure. If you want to understand what are these file things and what are the types that is available for JSON and for that means in an asset you see ping, and in SRC this is TS, that is TypeScript. You want to understand in depth that what these packages and what these product structure, that is project structure, do. You can go to my previous videos and see how does this each of this work, and if some changes happens within this structure and how it will impact our Power BI service. Now let's go forward and talk about the D3 and why it is required. For now, if I tell you that this is a visual which you for now, we are in Visual Studio, which is IDE Integrated Development Environment. That is, in here you will see the code that you have done for constructing your custom visuals. So this is the code. In my previous video I have told you how this code work and what can be done and what can be done to make changes in the code. And after that, in my previous videos also I have told you what are these power structure, what are this product structure, and what are the types that is available for JSON, less, and everything that is available to you in this format. After that we will cover in this video about D3 format and how to install that in our Power BI. So first of all, we have to understand why D3 is required. Now we have to understood why D3 is required. That is data driven documents, which is a JavaScript library that will help you in managing all the documents that you create within your custom visual. For an example, in a bar graph there are more than one bar available to you. If you inspect using SVG every time, if you introduce an SVG file within the power within that bar chart, you have to make changes in bar chart every time if you introduce new data or you increase the size and width of it. So in regarding to that, we have to talk about some management program. In our case, that is D3, that is data driven document, which helps in managing all these aspects, and you don't have to do everything yourself, because D3 organizes everything, manages everything, and if something happens it will change own according to its own command. That is how D3 works. So D3 is a third party administrative software we will install in our project structure. So how can we do that? For that you have to go first of all in a command prompt. In our case, this is where I have just started my bar chart using a pibwidth. After that, now it is currently running in. Now if you see in my Power BI service, so this is our Power BI service. In here you will see an update count which is 10 of particular developer visual, because this is a visual which we have introduced and in introduced using a command prompt which we have compiled and introduced. For now we have to first stop this service before continuing anything. How can we do that? You just have to click on control and double press C. So when you double press C, it will use for stopping server. Terminate batch job. Yes, you have to terminate batch job. Just click on capital Y, after that enter. So the batch job will be terminated. After that, you have to make changes in it by installing the D3 service. The thing can only work. First of all, you have to stop the server which you have just built your command prompt. Like in my previous video, I have already told you how you work all these things and how you make your custom visual available online. For that you have to start the server. Now we have just stopped it, and if you want to see how we start the server and how everything happens, you can go to my previous video. For now we will install D3, and how we install it, we have to write a command for that, and the command is npm space I space D3 at 5.0.0 space slash slash save. After that, click on enter, and it will run in a behind npm, and it will install the bar chart D3 within our Power BI service. So how can we do that and how it will run? First of all, it will start running, and after that I will show in a Visual Studio how do we inspect that it has been completed. Now you can see the D3 package has been installed. Now how do we check that it has been done very successfully? Now we go into our Visual Studio. In our Visual Studio, we will go in a package.json file. When you go there, you will see the D3 service in a dependency. So it is available for now in your server. After that, we will go into the command prompt again. And when we go in a command prompt, we have to introduce another aspect, that is types. So for now, we should understand why type is also available. Why should type or should also be installed? Like in a TypeScript, we have everything in a TypeScript. For now, we need a compiler in which it should know that everything which is done within a TypeScript should be converted into the JavaScript. As I told you in my previous videos that TypeScript is thing which we generally use in a Power BI rather than a JavaScript, because JavaScript has a few of the cons which we cannot even accept in our Power BI. But actually in Power BI the JavaScripts run in a front line, but TypeScript run in a end line. So the things that will be done in an end line will should be transferred in the front line. That means TypeScript will be accepted after being done into the JavaScript. So that is why we will install the types within our document, so that if there's something happens and if we ask something from the D3, that is data driven documents, and if the TypeScript doesn't know the answer for it, and for the updation we do not know anything, so it will ask the question from the types and it will get answer from the types only. So that's why we will install the types within our JavaScript also, sorry, in the TypeScript. So that's why we will install it into the D3 library. And how to do that? For that you have to type again npm space I space at types slash D3 at after that 5.0.0 space, after that save. So then enter. So it will run the types within our D3 library, and it will help you to difference and help you to remark something that if there is nothing available in a D3. So this is very compulsory within a D3 also. So now you see we have done it. We have completed our changes within our server. So now we should start the server again. And how to do that? Again, you should go in pib pbi vizstart, then enter. So take a few seconds and it will again start the server. Now you can see the server has been started, and if you go into the Power BI service, the server will be again available. For now we will again go into the Power BI service and show you that it is available. Just make it reload from here, that is reload visual code. So now the D3 service is also available. How to know that it has been successfully worked on? We have to go into the Visual Studio and look into the codes. So we should again refresh it from the here, that is refresh option available, and again you will see now we have a type D3. So that is 5.00. So this is a thing which you can check for in a package.json file. So the T3 service has been installed for making the custom visual successful, because the D3 is very much compulsory for the SVG files. So with this point, I am going to end this video, and I hope your queries have been cleared, and if not, kindly write us in comment section and we will surely get back to you. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have an amazing and good day.